Ok, pozdrav, braće, evo nas ponovo. Koja će sada radi? Dobro, došli ponovo. Sad ćete mi reći samo da li radi dobro, što imam 10 upload. Znači, katastrofa. Puče jebeš i u kurac. Samo ja podredim ovaj stream. Ja sam da se zajebam, moram se fokusiram kad prebacujem. Pozdrav, Niko. Čuo ti treba da šljakam. Dobrodošao, Niko, bati moj. Moram se da uradim update šugavi. Horor, gašenje na horor ide uvek za 50 evra. Evo, neko je likuši hakovali i kao 10.000 evra dobijaš ako je zapratiš. Kao, what the fuck? Šta je sa ekspoziturom? What the fuck? Gledamo sad, doreče, ajmo svi sad like, braćo, da će raditi, ako bude radilo super, ako... Gledamo horror klipove. Yes. Da vidimo sad gdje je onaj naš. Samo lajkujte, braće moja. Samo udrite po lajku i polako krećemo. Kako je još onaj Top Nukes? Dok baš smo njega gledali, jesmo. Top Nukes. Nukes top 5 Top Nukes. Idemo, braćo, držite gaće. O, majku ti imam pičku. Beba. Nema, to je, bate... Kod mene ti je to...
When bad things come to those who wait. This next mysterious video was shared to the internet without a source. Footage appears to have been recorded by a CCTV camera inside a restaurant while the staff is finishing up work and cleaning up for the night. What happens next is shocking.
Neko pomerio čistka, bar. Neko pomerio briska. Svetlo se gasi za 50 evra, pa te moj, tako da izvinjavam se, molim vas što sam pička.
A mop and a bucket can be seen sliding across.
Pate, kako mogu duhovi da napadaju žene i ostali da ne dobiju nikakav prekršaj niti ništa, a ti napadeš, jednom udariš šamar, bate, i ti dobiješ...
Across the restaurant floor by itself. But most horrifying of all, some kind of invisible force violently grabs the waitress by her hair and pulls her backwards out of frame. Now, without a source, we don't know what happened next. But I'm imagining lots of screaming and running.
A
couple of young hunters are out scouting the countryside for deer. They search and film through a camera with a long-range lens. And suddenly, the hunter catches something that is just weird.
Respond while we're watching them.
Alright.
How do you track them?
There's 2 more black dots. Cody.
How do you turn this on?
You see that?
Oh, what the crap? Is that a guy?
What the
What was that?
He's walking creepy.
Dude, that was a skinwalker. What?
Follow him.
I videoed it. What the frick?
I'm gonna go get my...
Ovo je neki lik, bate moj, koji ide okolo jebe jelene.
That was a skinwalker.
No.
Even in the distance and with the bad video
Definitivno neki lik, bate što ide ili jebe jelene ili jebe omce, bate.
quality, it is obvious that some strange, large, misshapen figure seems to be chasing the deer and running at an inhumanly fast speed. The unidentified figure looks humanoid in shape but appears to run on all fours like an animal. The guys are confused and laugh it off, but are baffled by what they just captured. The hunters still have no idea what they filmed to this day. Through the eyes of a child.
Evo ga dete, bate moj. Dete I lutke, mate, u hororima uopšte apsolutno ne volim. Ne volim ni babe, ni dede, bate.
Early one evening in Louisiana, Mallory Weber is taking a fun video of her son Cashton when... Early one evening in Louisiana, Mallory
Ovo mi tako liči da je iz engleske, bate moje, to je nevjerovatno.
Weber is taking a fun video of her son Cashton when something unexpected happens that absolutely chills her.
Cheese!
Dobra, bacite klompe.
Cheese! What you doing? What you see? What? What do you see?
Dobra, u trenutku kad moje dete počne maše nekom nevidljivom čoveku ili ženi I ostalo, u tom trenutku to dete leti kroz prozor.
Who are you saying hi to? Who are you saying hi to? Dude, you need to stop that. You're freaking me out. Come on.
The little boy appears to see someone standing inside Mallory's bedroom. Someone he calls Paw Paw. Freaked out by his behavior, Mallory quickly walks over to the bedroom to look inside. But there's no one there. Baffled by what just happened, she posts her video to TikTok where it quickly spreads and is watched by millions. Her comment section is flooded with questions, so she decides to answer a few in 2 more videos.
There's really not much of a backstory, I'm sorry. I was just videoing him being cute and saying cheese, and then that happened. Both his grandpas are still alive. It's my grandpa and my husband's grandpa that both passed away like a year ago. He did meet both of them. They never lived in my house before. That bedroom was me and my husband's
Svetlo se gasi, ljudi, za 50 € naučite već jednom. Tolika sam pička. Znači, pička sam toliko, izvinjavam.
This never happened before, so that's why I was telling him to stop, and that it was freaking me out because I didn't know how to respond. It never happened, and it was freaking me out. That's about it. Who's Papa? Papa could be my grandpa or my husband's grandpa because they both passed the same year. Both at my son's grandpa.
Realno, što je kaže, dobro mu kjeva. Brate, ja bi mu kjevu opsedo bi mu, znači, kod... Like to live stream, šerujte, braće moje, idemo do 1-2 sigurno.
Paws are both alive. I don't know if you call them grandpas, papas, grandfather, I don't know, but we call them papa. That's how they are down here. That's what we call them. I hope that...
Ovo je bre vidio nekog matorog duha, ba teško.
So could it be that the boy saw the spirit of one of his parents' grandfathers? Or what do you think is going on here? Let me know.
In
another video, this time from Georgia, proud mother Christy is home alone with her 2-year-old son Levi when he too sees something that his mother just can't see.
Where's your favorite place to go? What do you see?
I see something behind her. I see something behind her.
You see what?
A plexi.
A bad thing?
A bad thing.
What does it look like?
A ghost.
A ghost?
There is one.
No, there's no ghosts.
Opet tebe, brate. A? Vete moje, šta je sa netom, bre? Ne vredi, jebe net, brate. Dosta njih šteka. Šteka nekome šteka, nekome nešto. Zašto kad samo refreshite? Zato što slab net ima 10 upload, brate, ne znam šta je. Tako da samo refreshite, jebi ga.
No ghosts here, ghosts be gone.
Znači, samo refresh kad se to desi.
I wanna see a idea. Mommy. In my room. It's not sad in my room.
It's not scary in your room? Well, you need to stop acting weird.
It's scary here.
It's not scary in here.
I saw everything floating in the hat.
There's a scary thing floating.
Gledaju se klinci, jebate moji, koji gledaju neka razna sranja Maksime i gleda se moj internet,
Where?
The hat.
Baby, there's nothing there.
Kurac nema ništa, bate moj.
Yes, it is.
On vidi, ti ne
No,
vidiš.
there's not.
Hvala za pivo, bate.
Stop it.
Little Levi appears to see something that he describes to be a, quote, bad thing, a, quote, ghost, and a, quote, scary floating thing. He urges his mother to go to his room where, in his words, it's not scary. After the shock wears off a little, Christy seems to kind of believe him, and she follows her son into his room.
Look, it's kind of Sammy. Who in my room? Try to go in, Mommy. Who in my room? Think it's Sammy. Oh, who in my room? Mommy, come with me.
Okay.
Cool. Mommy, cool. Mommy, come here too. It's nothing scary.
Nothing scary.
Now, it's worth mentioning that Christy's TikTok page is completely dedicated to cute videos of her son, but none of them have anything to do with the paranormal, except these two. So could little Levi really be seeing a ghost? Something that's scary enough for him to warn his mother and guide her to safety? Let me know what you think. We need scary videos. It might seem familiar to you as we've featured the beginning of his story on Nuke Stop By before. Now Jacob
Samo još jedno kažem, braći moja, lajkujte live stream i ako zaštite kad samo ga refreshite, jebi ga.
says that he inherited his grandmother's house after she passed away, and he now lives in the old home. While cleaning out his grandmother's belongings, he finds a creepy old antique Jester doll. He feels eerily drawn to the strange doll and decides to keep it, sitting it on top of a bureau in his bedroom. It was a very bad idea. One night, Jacob is woken up by the sound of knocking coming from his bedroom closet. He says he's been busy slowly renovating the house and has now moved the Jester doll into its own room.
A, ovo je nastavak.
Jacob says that for 7 months, nothing really happened. But then late one night, Jacob is again woken up by a strange sound. What happens next is chilling.
Ok, ako se budu otvorila vrata, braći moja. Dobro je što su otišli Rimski i onaj Sale, makar su mu upaljene sve. Ako mrzim klonove i tvorske lude i pantomime i...
I just heard banging.
Brate, zašto ulazi, izlazi i... Pre svega zašto drži onaj kurac od lutke, Ovo, pozdrav Renex, bate boj. Ti... Je li vama šteka, braći moji, joko, ne? Ne, jedino od lutke što volim jeste seks lutka, bata moja. I to zavisi kakva. Da li je muška ili ženska. Evo niko će da će skoči, bate, nešto na glavu. Šta hoda, nije mi jasno.
Jacob hears loud banging coming from the room next to his. The room where he keeps the jester doll.
A što drži to koji gore?
He gets up to
investigate,
but finds nothing out of the ordinary. But then he hears loud footsteps coming up the staircase right behind him. The door to the doll's room slowly swings open, and when he turns around, the doll now seems to be staring at him. Jacob's absolutely freaked out and decides to move the doll once again, but this time he leaves it all the way down in the basement.
I okrenuo ga, hvala Bogu da ga okrenuo, moram gledam ga pravu glavu.
After everything that's happened, he decides to buy a security camera to keep an eye on the creepy doll. And that might have been a mistake.
Kako mrzim klonove, te bra.
Because just days after putting the jester doll down in the basement, things start to happen that are absolutely terrifying.
U pičku moja uplaše se, ja sam se uplaše streliceva. Eto. Idu prije u pičku, mat, nisam prije, bre, jebe mi ti mamu. A čekaj, kako nismo vidjeli da se pomerio, kurac? Namešteno, ali opet je jezivo.
Strange shadows can be seen moving around the creepy doll, and TikTok viewers swear that they can see one of the doll's eyes moving. But that's not all that Jacob's security camera captures. What happens next is pure nightmare fuel.
Sad će se okrene, imam, jo, majko, što je ovo? Jeste kurac, bate moj, pomera se sama kamera i sad baš ste u tom tu šta. Jebaš ti mamu, pičku, ode si od. Sva sreća, meni je upaljeno. Gdje je sad? Gdje ode jebom majku?
The doll's arm moves by itself just before the basement light bulb shatters. Then in a later video, the camera is pushed over without explanation. Jacob now believes he might have inherited a seriously haunted house and doll, and is getting increasingly more freaked out as each night passes. He doesn't want the doll anywhere near him and will continue as each night passes. He doesn't...
Ko je jezivu pio, Sanja će ga neće. Brate, ko kreira ovo? Iz kog razloga? Brate, nema... Kome... Nije mi jasno. Mnogo sježim klonova, ovih ovakvih lutki.
Want the doll anywhere near him
and
will continue to keep it in the basement. You can follow Jacob's paranormal captures over on his TikTok page, The Clown Doll 5. What waits below. Paranormal investigators Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations explore the Kelvin and Hatch nuclear bunker in England. In the early 1950s, the bunker was built 125 feet underground and was intended to be the center of operations for the UK if there was ever a nuclear attack. The entrance to the massive structure is hidden inside an otherwise very normal-looking cottage in the middle of nowhere and surrounded by woods. Visitors and staff have often...
Lepo mi prebi proveo noć da me neko juri jebe i gura kjestenje u dupe nego da budem u sobi s onakvom lutkom.
Reported seeing multiple apparitions inside the bunker walls. An old lady is often seen wandering the hallways. A female Royal Air Force officer in uniform is said to appear and shout at visitors to get out. And finally, a male officer known as Charles allegedly wanders the areas on the second floor. The bunker was decommissioned in 1992 and is now a museum. The Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations team plans to spend the entire night underground in the bunker as they attempt to capture evidence of the alleged ghostly sightings. Now, the Kelvin bunker has 3 levels, and the investigators find themselves on the top floor passing through the dormitories. On a previous investigation of the Kelvin Hatch nuclear bunker, lead investigator Jeff says that he experienced a completely unnerving paranormal experience in this very room.
Bloody hell, Jeff.
Coby, did a camera.
That made you jump. I got touched on my arm.
Lajkujte live stream, braće, da vam ne bi došlo da vas obseda.
Right now. Hello? Did you just touch me?
Coby, tebe je dirao I kaki?
And now, years later, Jeff and his team are back again, alone inside the same dormitory room and in pitch black darkness once again. The guys do their investigation and then decide to leave the dorms, but it did not go well.
We finished the session in the dormitories, and as we try to leave, the door will not open, as if it's been held from the other side. I try to open the door, pulling as hard as I can, but the door will not open.
Ali čelavi... Nemojte me zajebavati sad, braćo moja, nakon onog Klovna.
Who's holding that door?
Pomazi ga možda po kiti, možda će ti oprostiti. Ajme jedno srce ljudi u chat i lajkujte moj stream. Šta je navalio? Samo ufrčkaj Marija, samo ufrčkavaj. Svetlo se gasi za 50 evra, bate moj, a s klovnovima nikad. Nema te cene, nema ti para. Ovom čelovom smetaju šiške, ništa ne vidim.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that door now.
The dormitory exit door seems to be held shut by some unknown force. But then, after a polite request, it suddenly just opens with ease.
Viš, brate, kad pitaš normalno duha da otvori vrata, brate, on ti otvori. A ako kažeš desi, majmune, pokaži se i ostalo, on ti jebe kevu.
Jeff says that it felt like someone was holding the door shut on the other side. Now, this is where things take a very creepy turn. After a long night of investigating, the team heads off to bed. Bill is preparing to lay down inside the dormitories when, unbeknownst to him, their static camera captures something chilling.
Phil arranges his bed. There is no one else on this level at this time. And as he climbs into his bunk bed, a figure which moves at great speed passes the window at the far end. You can see the dark hair and a white shirt as it passes by.
Mislim, njušim da je ovo žensko neko prošlo. Ošćem uložak duhovski.
An unknown figure passes by the same door that was held shut by something earlier. The Ghost Tech team says that no one else was on this floor at this time, and the entrance to the bunker was locked shut. Also, it goes without saying that this small dark-haired figure certainly doesn't look like any of the Ghost Tech team. So just who or what is this? You can watch this investigation with even more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations. Misfire. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Luke Hosea reached out to me about a very strange event that took place in broad daylight on the street in front of his home in Leicestershire, England. The spooky and baffling moment was caught by his family's CCTV camera.
No, it's not showing anything. I mean...
It's not
a very clear picture because the light's quite shiny on it.
Ovo je odsjaj, brate, vidi se odavde.
A bizarre bright light.
I šta će, gde će drugo eksplozija ili nešto nalik na eksploziju nego kraj Peugeota?
That resembles fire seems to appear out of nowhere behind the cars. Luke says that neither he or his family have any idea what these strange fireballs could be. There are no electrical lines and no telephone lines running above this particular area. So I leave it up to you. What do you think this strange ball of light is? I'm stumped, so let me know. The Waving Woman. Paranormal investigators Pete and Dan from the YouTube channel Night Watchers Paranormal Australia set out to investigate the allegedly haunted Mapleton Cemetery in Australia. The story goes that over the years, many people have witnessed the eerie apparition of a woman crossing the road next to the cemetery. They say that the mysterious woman waved at them and then seemed to disappear right before their eyes. Dan and Pete began their investigation by setting up 2 static cameras, one recording in night vision mode. As the investigators are still deploying several motion sensors around the graveyard, their night vision camera captures something truly bizarre.
Sad ćeš koji kurac. Na groblju sve noć jebati i pitaš se šta se dešavaju jezive stvari. Ja kurce ne vidim ništa, kurac ne vidi ga. Dobra, ovo možda bude bug ili bilo šta, brate, pikseli, šta hoš.
A dark shadow-like figure can be seen quickly darting from right to left across the cemetery grounds. Now, whatever it is, the figure is dense enough that it actually blocks out the light of Pete and Dan's flashlight as it passes right behind them. The two investigators don't hear or see anything at the time, and they only discover what they captured later when reviewing their footage. So could it be that the mysterious waving woman made an appearance? Or let me know what you think this is. You can watch...
A meni je, ja sam zapanjen uvek, kako tako provale, lupo imaju 3-4 sata snimka, materijala. I oni provale baš u nekom, ajde kažemo, trenutku, baš provale malu porciju ovako, 3-4 piksela, brate, i ostalo, bukvalno, ne bih video da ne zaokruže onim krugom, kao, ja ne bih ono primetio i ja da sam snimao.
This entire investigation and many more over on the YouTube channel, Night Watchers Paranormal Australia, Danvers State Hospital. So these next two videos were posted to YouTube a long time ago, and nothing in either video was intended to show anything supernatural. In fact, both videos were posted by urban explorers who have never posted a single paranormal video, ever. But some sharp-eyed Nuke's Top 5 viewers watched these videos and noticed something strange that was missed. The first video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Macy Asher. The video was recorded way back in 2003 by a guy named Dave who was filming inside the infamous old Danvers State Hospital. Danvers Hospital was an insane asylum built back in 1874.
Ovo je zajebana, braćo, priča. Znači, Denver je ludnica. Tebe. Znači, kakva su se izjeziva sanja dešavala. Mislim da se uradio da je jedan film u hororu režiji. Novu foru. Ovde su bila, ovde ono, zabolite leđa, luci, sine, krenuti burgiraj, da ti sturaju burgiju u lobanju. Evo, majku.
Eventually, it was discovered that patients were being subjected to horrible treatment and abuse at the hands of the hospital staff. Danvers State Hospital was closed and abandoned in the 1990s. It goes without saying that the huge empty structure was said to be extremely haunted. So Dave is exploring the basement while recording everything on an old analog camcorder. Dave doesn't know it, but he captures something truly bizarre.
What the fuck? Života mi, drago mi je što mi upadne na svetlo.
Moving inside it.
Sve se dešava po mraku, but
Dave has never said that what was captured was anything paranormal. In fact, he's never even saw the figure. And the footage is over 20 years old. But a watchful Nuke's Top 5 viewer spotted this creepy figure, and I'm not sure what it is. Could it be that Dave accidentally captured the spirit of a Danvers Hospital patient? We'll never know, because Danvers Hospital was torn down in 2007 and replaced by luxury apartments. Seems like a scary place to live. School spirit.
Okay, ova tema sad u Srbiji baš nije zanimljiva.
Next video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Ethan Sheely, who together with his brother used to explore abandoned places in North Carolina and upload their footage to YouTube. But since then, Ethan has moved away from home, so no more exploring. One night, Ethan is feeling a bit nostalgic about the old explorations with his brother and takes a look back at their old videos. In a video where he is exploring an abandoned 1950s middle school, he spots something that he had never noticed before.
Opet crkla, a? To refreshuj te jebem u kurac. Jeba će ti SBB u pičku.
Did you see it? At the end of a hallway, a dark figure can be seen stepping out of a doorway and then disappearing right back inside. Ethan explains that he and his brother explored every single inch of the building that day, and they didn't find any.
Brate, ja nisam imao problema možda 2 puta sa SBB-om uključujući sad, majke, znači, ne znam.
Squatters are homeless people in the building, so he has no idea who or what this could be. Hell's Kitchen. This next spooky video from Krugersdorp, South Africa was shared to Reddit by user Puzzleheaded Snow 23. The footage shows a woman taking a tour through an empty apartment, recording each room as she goes. But it seems that there might be something else inside the apartment with her.
Ovo je razlog zašto ja ne provodim vreme u kuhinji.
Did you see it? An unidentified figure can be seen walking through a door and just passing through the kitchen. Reddit user Puzzleheaded Snow 23 claims that the filmer didn't notice whoever or whatever this is. So is this strange footage proof of the paranormal? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Thanks so much for watching. As always, my schedule is weird, so please hit subscribe.
Nema na čemu. Au, kako mi jebe ovaj net pičku materinu. Ja mislim da smo ovo gledali. Ovo nismo. Te moje meni sve.
Is it all just an elaborate
brate, ala baš kasnije. A kao, brate, kako meni ništa ne štekao jebo moj, nemam pojem.
Meanwhile, on TikTok, one day a severely damaged car is brought into a garage in Villarica, Chile. It seems that the car had been involved in a serious traffic accident just the night before.
Sam gledao. Yes. Ovo nismo da ga jebem. Vajde. Ovo menja i s vremena na vreme. Treba da ostavljam lajkove u pičku, da znam.
The top 20 scariest TikTok ghost videos of the year. TikTok user DarkSecret37 is a mother from the Philippines currently living in Japan with her 2 sons. One evening in the spring when the sakura trees are in full bloom, the 2 boys make a video with one of their friends filming. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Kaži me, Japan nije zanimljivo mjesto, ne mogu da.
Did you see it? A hand wraps around one of the boy's legs. The guy who's recording is shocked and hurries over to inspect the area around the two boys. But there's nothing and no one there. Some Japanese TikTok commenters believe that long ago someone was buried on the spot where the sakura tree now stands, and that the restless spirit tried to reach out to the children. Literally. But what do you think this creepy hand could be? Is it real or just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Jezive.
Caught on camera. TikTok user SAMO, who is a mother of two.
Ja bre, ja smo gledali jeboma. Šta je ovo? Čekaj, da vidimo nešto. Baš što nismo. Ovo jesmo. Baš ima nešto što nismo. Ovo snislo. Jebamo mojeg pička. Sve smo... Ovo nismo. Jebao sam u majku. Sad je.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Stranger than fiction. Popular Japanese YouTube channel Fourth Wall was sent a video by...
Ok, znači znamo od uvek da su Japanci i Kinezi jedni od najzivijih, brate, naroda što se tiče horora. Znači, pripremite se.
An anonymous ghost hunter who was investigating a creepy local legend on Benton Mountain in Fukushima, Japan. Even though the mountain is a largely visited tourist attraction, locals warn that it's an ominous place that should be avoided. There are many unexplained abandoned buildings and ruins scattered along the mountain, and history tells of terrible battles fought in this location in the 15th to 17th century. People believe the mountain to be extremely haunted by the spirits of fallen soldiers and unexplained apparitions. Many visitors often claim to see the pale ghost of a woman aimlessly wandering around the mountainside.
Koji kurac ljudi idu ako znaju da je nešto istinito i ostalo idu da istražuju neka jeziva sranja, bat. Ja mogu da istražujem, brate, nešto što se priča da je istinito, a nije, ili ostalo, a brate, ako imam 1% dokaza da je istinito, moje dupe tamo ići neće.
And even more disturbing, there are many creepy stories claiming that some who visited the mountain were cursed and soon after passed away under very strange circumstances. Nevertheless, the anonymous ghost hunter records as he climbs the mountain in the dead of night. It isn't until he returns home and looks through his footage that he discovers that
što više lajkova i što više donacija, to mi bolji internet.
He captured something absolutely terrifying. Take a very close look.
Kako treba se penje ovim stepenica, vidu pičku van. Ovdje kad treba silaziš.
As the paranormal investigator is climbing the long stairs up the mountain, a strange pale figure can be seen walking at the top. The figure appears to be translucent and has no distinguishable features. The ghost hunter can't see this and has no idea what he just captured.
A čekaj, kakav imam koji kurac ghost hunter, bate moj, ako ne vidi neku jebenu uhodu?
As he reaches the top of the stairs to continue his exploration, what happens next is downright chilling.
Kako sad sneg? A, vidiš no? Sad ćemo se grudvamo sa duhom.
It's very easy to miss, but soon after the investigator reaches the top, unexplained footsteps just seem to appear in the snow. Something that seems to be walking away.
Neka, hvala, bate moje. Znači, planina i sneg nikad, pogotovo kad sam vidio klip nekog planinara kog su našli nakon 6 meseci, znači, zavezan za konopce i ostalo, bate, na vrh neke planine, čuke, bate, i udavio se, znači, kako je pao ovako, konopac mu otišao oko vrata i udavio se, bate moj. To jest, nije se davio se zapravo, nije se udavio i smrzio se od hladnoći i bio na ne znam nija koliko metara, bate neka planinčuka velika. I slomio obe noge, valjda, ili tako nešto, i probio plućnu maramicu i guše se svoje krvi, bate, i davio se. I kao, jok, bate moj. Neka hvala. I ovdje neki Kasper, bate, leti po snegu, ostavlja tragove, ladno, 300 stepenica. Neka hvala.
Whatever he captured earlier at the top of the stairs, it still seems to be there. Now, that isn't even all that...
I ajmo jedno veliko srce u komentarima. Ne gase sve svetla, brate, bez 50 €. Ja sam pička, izvinjavam se.
The ghost hunter captured on camera. Earlier, as he was climbing the stairs, he captured something else. Something terrifying. But, did you see it?
Nisam vidio u pičku, maj, ostavi me u neznanju. Pusti me da živim u neznanju. Nemoj sad dok sipam sok u pičku.
Again, it's difficult to see and very easy to miss, but with a little enhancement you can see that something seems to have been watching him. Something hiding in the dark woods.
Nek se krije, nek ostane
tamo. So are the legends true? Is Benton Mountain haunted by the ominous spirits of the past?
Duše, naoružan sam kašikom, viljuškom I ne bojim se da upotrebim.
Let me know what you think.
You
can watch this full video, which includes
za 100 evra odvrće sjelicu. Može.
Another scary sighting and many more creepy videos with English subtitles over on the YouTube channel Fourth Wall. Sixth Sensor.
Ovo meni proradi 6. senzor, bate, za svako sranje. Čim to proveri, ja vam begam.
Following a viral TikTok trend, Italian paranormal YouTubers PIT, Paranormal Investigation Team, traveled to an abandoned cemetery on a snow-covered mountain road in the Piedmont region of Italy. Team members Paolo and Deborah are interested to see if their Tesla car sensor will be able to
znam da je trend, bate moj. Kupiš Tesla kola, ideš, loviš duhove.
Spot the invisible entities that are said to haunt the creepy cemetery. Locals that live nearby claim that there used to be a lively village that was ultimately abandoned when it became too difficult to live.
Što se čulo ovo? Neko kuće.
Said to haunt the creepy cemetery. Locals that live nearby claim that there used to be a lively village that was ultimately abandoned when it became too difficult to live on the high mountain. They say that they have seen dark, shadow-like apparitions haunting the cemetery.
Ništa nema lošnog ako ješ dete, bate, koje šeta grobljom u 1 sat u noć, bate. Pozdrav, generator, bate.
Cemetery grounds, and they believe that the spirit of a woman wanders the cemetery. All that's left of the mysterious graveyard are a few wooden crosses that stick out from a thick layer of snow. When exploring the area, Paolo and Deborah find something disturbing that they just can't explain.
Dobre, Luka, bate.
A 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ovo su neki konjovi, bate, išli oko.
A 3.
Paolo and Deborah find bizarre footsteps in the snow. However, instead of the footsteps coming in pairs, they come in 3. The two investigators are a little creeped out and return to the warmth of their car.
Dobra, ova Italijanka, braćo moje, nema ovdje zajebanci. Kad bi bilo, ja bi uhodio, bio brene Luka, bi bio duh ili ne, mada I Luka bi isto.
As they wait, while sitting on the lonely and deserted mountain road, the two investigators are keeping a close eye on the Tesla's sensor. A long time passes, and nothing. Paolo is just about to end the investigation and call it a night when this happens.
Quindi niente, non c'è nessuno qua. Peccato.
Cosa?
Poi c'era qualcuno.
Che cosa? Che
Non
cosa?
l'ho filmato. Non l'ho filmato.
Che cosa?
Davanti nero.
Ottimo, come davanti?
Che cosa, mai che cosa?
Guarda!
Dai, brate, è fake, to ja, ali sam sustro.
Guarda, guarda! Guarda, non c'è niente! E non c'è niente! Non c'è niente! Che c'era? L'hai visto? L'hai visto? L'hai visto?
ništa ne govori kao da je uplašena kada koristi ovo neko gumene, neke rukavne, pletene rukavice. Šta je ovo, bate? Gledaj, ima what the fuck, ima rukavice sa glavom psa, what the fuck?
Oh mio Dio, anche la macchina. Perché? No, me l'ha messa in P.
E certo, adesso ti guida.
Però... Curiti baterija, bate! Curiti baterije na kola, bate!
Oh, il tasto P è qua, devi fare così.
Oh, ti na 49 si, bate! I kola su ti na 49%. Uzmi baterije!
Oh mio Dio! C'era qualcuno qua?
Šta je bilo, maturi? Ovo baterija? Brate, kako ljudi mogu da voze ovo i da gledaju na 49%? Majku ti.
L'hai visto o no?
Certo che l'ho visto!
Vedi u pičku.
Sul lato sinistro.
Sì, qua era. Ma davanti non c'è niente.
Vuoi avvicinarti?
Di nuovo, l'ha fatto. Aspetta.
The Tesla senses something that Paolo and Deborah can't see. Someone standing right in front of the car. Whatever it is, it disappears just as quickly as it materialized. A day later, and the two investigators return to the cemetery, this time bringing along friend and fellow team member Simone.
Sad će padne trojka, bate, u gej pričama.
What happens that night is downright chilling.
Boh, non lo so. Allora, c'è un'atmosfera strana.
Sì, quel silenzio...
Ok, c'è un qualcosa di strano.
Kako rupa njoj na čelu, bate, ko udari u kito.
Però magari è semplicemente la suggestione del luogo, Cioè, non è niente di che.
Kaže, ovo je i Dario Kesig snimio sa Čamilom. Vrate, najviše mrzim kad dođe neki bogati kućevi, uzmu, kupe 2-3 kamere, bate, i krenu kao da istražuju jezive stvari. Ovo me jebati, bate. Lajkujte, levisne braće moja, i gurnite mi penis u anus.
Potrebbe essere semplicemente quello. Oppure lei praticamente non c'è più. Perché abbiamo espresso il suo...
Te lo giuro, c'è qualcosa là! Dove? C'è qualcosa là!
Dove?
Dalle croci!
Ma infatti dalle croci!
Là.
Non l'ho vista.
Là, sì, l'ho vista, Paul, l'ho vista.
Ništa ne vidim, možemo da izađemo.
L'ho vista, era là di fianco alle croci.
Ok, a zašto je ova lika što stavila...
Di fianco alle croci.
Deve vidjela sunce.
C'era un'ombra, che te lo giuro, c'era una roba nera che si è mossa.
Ma sei sicuro, Simo?
Sì,
aspetta un secondo.
Sono sicuro.
Ah, fai tirare su? Oh, grazie. Mi hai fatto prendere un infarto.
The three friends are talking when all of a sudden a dark figure seems to dive headfirst into the snow right in front of them. The investigators are shocked and Simone films as the apparition disappears right in front of their eyes.
Kaže, ma ne to, nego na groblju su im ljudi prema autu dolazili. Pa, pretpostavljam da su vidjeli ovakav ili sličan klip, pa su uzeli ideju, kao što je isto uzeo ideju kad sam je otišao kod Save Stanovića, pa on snimao nakon mjesec dana, bate moj. I nigde nikog nije bilo, bate moj. Kod mene u mom klipu nigde nikog nema i ostalo, a kod njega u klipu se pojavljuju i sine svugde okolo neke oči, bate, i kanđe, ja ne znam kako to, bate moj. Stvarno nije mi.
So did the PIT paranormal team capture evidence of a real haunting on the mountain?
I da god lik ode, bate, on snimi nede duhove, a ja da odem nikog ništa.
What do you think? Let me know down in the comments.
A viš kako uvijek mrdnu kameru, bati, tu je najbolji trenutak da se seku i onda da nastave. I kao, what the fuck, to je najprstija situacija. Mogu napravim od toga, mogu napravim ja horror film ceo, bate.
You can watch this full 3-part series in
3 dela su napravili od ovoga, te bra. Ne da, mislim, i ovo mi sve govori da je fake, ali, bate, ne da je fake, znači, kad vidiš da neko pravi 3-4 delova od jedne priče ili nešto, bate moj, ako nema poentu, ako nema nešto više od samog, eto, snimanja, jasno, znaš da ga muzija, bate moj, znači, na pregledu, to je to.
Many more great paranormal investigations over on the YouTube channel, PIT, Paranormal Investigation Team. If you see a video that you think would be perfect...
Čekaj, sad sam upravo vidio da je Dario dobio neke otprilike ideje za thumbnail, kako ja vidim, a? Pa pogodi kako se slični thumbnailovi također. Lepo, vete. Ovdje. Gdje sam vidio onaj... Pogotovo ovi u šumi, pa se oni kao izbacili u facu.
Paranormal Investigation Team.
Da. Pogotovo ove se drži lampu i to.
If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top, videos that will make
Wow, no way. Šta je s ovim ljudima, brate moji? Wow, no way. 2 tačkice, brate.
The recording shows a bright light seemingly peeking from behind a house in a suburban neighborhood. The bright abnormality changes shape as it appears multiple times. Then, it seems to morph into 2 separate lights and just floats away and disappears. A group of friends watch in disbelief. Jesse thinks that it might be some kind of entity accidentally captured on CCTV. As for me, I've honestly never seen anything like this. But
ne da nisam vidio ništa slično, nego nisam vidio ništa.
Just what do you think? Could it be swamp gas, ball lightning, a very odd electrical discharge, or something else entirely?
Ništa što je lik ne može da bude, brate. Ovo bude neki odsjaj, brate, ili neki lik što drži lampu i upire negde, brate, nešto odsjajava. Znači...
Let me know down in the comments. In another video captured on CCTV, Reddit user Lazy Ray Scallion explains that her cousin sent her a creepy video that was recorded in the conference room of a casino in her hometown. Redditor Lazy Ray Scallion also claims that human remains were found during the construction of the casino in which the conference room is located. The video is chilling.
Nikad se ne kockaju. Vidi ko njih podne u pičku.
Just as the clock hits the midnight hour, a shadow-like transparent figure can be seen walking from one door to the other in the back of the conference room. Again, I might dismiss this video as a camera glitch, but notice that the figure seems to appear through a closed door and exits through another closed door, which makes the footage...
Čekaj, ako možda prođe kroz zidove, kako onda ne propadne kroz pod? Jer materijalni sastav zidova je jednako isto kao pod. Zašto ne propadne kroz pod? To mi uvijek kao... Ok, može da prođe kroz... Jer onda namjerno prolazi kroz zidove, jer u nekim situacijama kao... Nije mi nikad jasno.
Very compelling. But is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. A scary night at the
duh hoda onako ko da ide da izvede neke papire u gradu.
Movies. In this next video, popular Chinese ghost hunter Xiaolong and his friend Xiaoxin are exploring an old theater in northern China that has been abandoned for at least 40 years. The 2 friends find old machinery, projectors, and films dating back to the 1980s. It's unclear why the large theater was abandoned or why so much expensive and collectible film equipment was left behind. As they explore the creepy building, the 2 ghost hunters try to lighten the mood and joke around as they find the...
Znate šta je meni najživije, bate moj, da me neko zaveže za stolicu i da slušam 7 dana Jelenu Karleušu kako mi objašnjava pravila feminizma i između toga peva, bate moj, uživo.
Women's restroom.
To je jezovito, braćo moje.
Are you a woman?
Are you a woman or man? Are you
We
ready?
are here. Woman, we are here.
What the fuck? Ženo, mi smo ovdje.
Welcome to...
Tako doći, Marija.
Xiaolong and his friends speak English as they joking...
Ali tajlandski horor komedija je nešto najbolje. Znači, samo ako volite horor i komediju, to je horor i komediju tajlandski, znači taj horor komedija, znači...
call out to the spirits that might be lingering inside the theater, or at least the ones lingering in the women's restroom. But after the fun and games, things start to get a bit creepy. When they find the seating area and explore the theater's enormous stage, something seems to be there with them. Something terrifying.
封闭似的，怪不得他妈这老他妈那啥了。
我这是啥呀？我操你妈，是人吗？滚你妈逼！别吵！我操，没了！哎，我操！我操你妈！
Sve kad je suča skupčeno, maja moj.
Jer! O操你！
Kad dovedeš kurvu u apartman, ono ispane muškovac.
操你妈！
A began lik, maja moj.
Xiaolong and Xiaoxin watch in horror as two mysterious unexplained figures appear right behind the theater screen. When they run to investigate, there's no one there. They search, but they can't find a logical explanation for what they just saw. And then things go from bad to worse.
这是我们俩，我听得懂了。后边反光，哪反光？不可能是咱俩。
Ja ne znam zašto, ali kad god vidim ovakvu scenu, poređene stolici i ostalo, uvek očekujem da će nečija glava da proviri ovdje. Znači, ja mislim da imam neku vrstu, ne znam ni ja, fobiju od ovih stolica, ne znam zašto, ali uvek pomislim da će nečija glava da izviri, i ovdje, i samo da me gleda. Jebe mi tim!
我操！我操！我老学你们！我操你妈！我操你妈！谁呀？谁？啊！我操你妈！谁？ 我操！我去！操你妈！
Inače, ako se pitate zašto toliko, ja sam se pitao isto zašto ovako u azijskoj kulturi psuju, pogotovo Kinezi, Japanci. Ja mislim da pretežno Japanci imaju tu taj običaj da ako vređaju duha, da će to da ih odbrani od duhova. Zato kao psuju ih i ostalo. Što ih više kao psuju i vređaju, to ih više kao odbijaju sebe. Zato ih napadaju, jure i kao psuju da bi ih oterali. I ja sam se pitao, pre 2-3 nedelje sam isto gledali smo nekog Kineza ili Japanca, mogu setim. I jebo je i sve živo i mrtvo tom duhu i kao, postoje ko sam mu istražio i neko mi je rekao isto u četu kao, to im je običaj.
我操你妈！
I fuck your mother, u suštini prosječni Balkanac, bre.
我操你妈！不行了！我操你妈！龙哥，别鸡巴去了！怎么？过来！龙哥别去了！过来！我操！
Što kaže Tito u crkvu, razvaljuj jebot!
The entire front row of the theater seats flip down on their own, and then the theater door closes. The two friends are then led on a wild goose chase as they pursue something that seems to slam doors shut right in front of them. Unable to find the source of the strange activity, they return to the theater's seating area.
A te ga vidi odatle u pičku, vidi neko čeljade.
A pale figure seems to be watching them from one of the windows on the 3rd floor. They charge up the stairs, but the mysterious apparition has disappeared. Back in the seating area, they demand the presence show itself, even going so far as to call the ghost a coward. It did not go well.
Trebaš, što znaš duha, kuka? Izazivaš, brate, hejtuješ tamo, mamo, prozivaš, brate. Što ti na kofu, brate? Oh, brate moj. What the fuck?
A small bucket lying on the floor seems to move on its own. So, obviously, they proceed to kick that bucket's ass. As you do when there's a haunted bucket. But then things get much more serious and downright terrifying.
Te brada, ne znamo šta gledamo, mislili bi da su gej ponići, brate.
Even though there doesn't seem to be any electricity in the rest of the building, the theater lights seem to be powered and suddenly turn on by themselves. Even more horrifying, they illuminate no less than 6 dark shadowy figures lurking in the seating area, seemingly watching Xiaolong and his friend from the darkness. The 2 explorers are absolutely horrified, but things get even worse when all the lights suddenly turn off, including the explorers' handheld flashlights. Once Xiaolong gets his flashlight working again, the 2 make a run for it. You can watch this full exploration over on the YouTube channel, Outdoor Xiaolong. And by the way, I wanted to say there was a fake YouTube channel pretending to be Xiaolong's official channel.
在这里我郑重告诫频道户外小龙铁粉皮儿，你已经严重了侵犯了我的隐私权、品牌权以及版权，请立刻停止你的。以后我的视频将会在户外小龙幽灵猎人唯一官方频道展出，以及友情授权的 NEXT Top 5。感谢 YouTube 上面的每一位粉丝对我的喜欢与支持。
So if you were subbed to the other channel, definitely go subscribe to his real YouTube channel, Outdoor Xiaolong. There are all new videos there, and they even have English subtitles. The Belshaw House Haunting. In the 1870s, in the small California mining town of Cerro Gordo, California, 2 children were playing hide and seek in the house of wealthy local businessman Mortimer Belshaw while he was out. The children hid in a large steamer trunk in the master bedroom when the latch became stuck. Trapping them inside.
Samo ću reći ništa.
Tragically, the 2 children suffocated inside the steamer trunk. Cut to modern day. Visitors and workers at the historic Belshaw house in Cerro Gordo claim that the ghosts of the 2 children still haunt the home. Sometimes people hear the sound of children laughing and running, but other times they hear terrifying screams and banging. Many visitors who have slept in the master bedroom claim to have felt a strange heavy pressure on their chest. So, friends Brandon, Corey, Corbin, Elton, and Matt from the YouTube channel
I onda se okupe debili, bate moji sa probušene uši I penisovi, bate I dođu da istražuju.
TFIL traveled to Cerro Gordo to spend the night investigating the creepy Belshaw house. The group decides to leave Corey and Matt all alone in the allegedly extremely haunted master bedroom. It did not go well. Matt lies down on the bed and is surrounded by cat bell toys that shine colorful lights when touched or moved. Corey sits down next to the bed and the two investigators begin to ask questions directed at any spirits that might be haunting the old home. A static camera records as they soon begin to experience some very creepy activity.
If there's anyone here with us, can you give us a sign?
Did you just f***ing hear that?
What'd you hear?
You're joking.
What'd you hear?
Dude.
What'd you hear?
Over there.
What'd you hear?
Where all the nights... I felt like I heard a...
Or something, dude.
Oh my god, I thought for sure I was making that up.
You
just said, can you give us a sign? And it goes... I thought for sure I made that up. Like, I thought for sure I was like... Like, you heard that in your head? Yeah. No, I heard that. If that was you, could you give us a knock or maybe light up one of these balls on the bed? Are you hearing this over here?
I didn't hear that one.
Dude, I'm freaking out, bro. If you were a boy, can you knock one time? And if you are a girl, can you knock 2 times?
You heard that shit over here? You heard that shit? You heard that, right? I thought it was 1.
Corey and Matt both hear a strange sound that seems like a deep breath. Not once, but twice. The creepy EVP is then followed by the unexplained sound of knocking. The two friends begin to get a bit
Bolje se ovo vreme iskoristili jebu jedan drugog na ovom krevetu nego što su krenuli da fejkuju pojavljivanje duhova.
Freaked out by what they are hearing in the dark room. And then, things get much worse.
What? Something just pulled my chair. Oh!
Dude, are you serious?
And then something just pulled my shirt.
Are you serious?
Whoa! Dude!
No.
I'm not even kidding.
Are you serious?
Was this open?
Yeah, that was open,
Dude, something, I felt the chair go like that, and then as I stand up, I feel my jacket go like that.
How hard was it?
Oh, and the chair was like this. I'm not even kidding, like as I'm sitting on it, I felt the chair creak this way.
Corey jumps up saying that he felt like the chair he was sitting on was being moved around and that something was pulling at his jacket. What the two don't know is that the static camera in the room captured something that they couldn't see. Something absolutely terrifying. So, did you see it? Right before Corey jumps up, a strange white figure can be seen floating towards him and then disappearing into thin air. Now, I'm not floating.
Ovo je, baja moj, dim. To je nešto što mi u Srbiji I barem na Balkanu zovemo dim.
Did you see it? Right before Corey jumps up, a strange white figure can be seen floating towards him and then disappearing into thin air.
Ovo nije figura, ovo je dim, bate moj. Dim. Da li je dim od cigarete, da li je dim od paljevine, da li je, baje moj, prašinčuga neka, da li je, ne znam nija šta li je, ali je dim, bate moj.
Now, I'm not
entirely
sure what to think of this bizarre figure, other than to say that it does.
Dim, brate, svako ko se razume u jebeni snimak I u editovanje vidje dim.
Does look very odd, so I leave it up to you to decide. Is it real?
Je neko puhuno, bate, pa je previše ladno, s obzirom da su se ovi obukli kao da je ekskurzija na Jasenovcu. What the fuck, oh. Da se kaže, brate, onaj bre, kako se bre, ona planečka, nije bi.
Real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You can check out this full video over on the YouTube channel
Uglavnom,
TF.
apsolutno verujem ovim ljudima kada vidimo ovakve šabane da istražuju napuštena mesta. Malo mi je sjebalo, aj kažemo, ovo moje raspoloženje što mi se sjebalo. Pa sad ne drka stream, sad ćemo imamo koliko meni jebe, koliko mi je sad net. Sad ne drka net, znači, kad god, znate i sami, da ja kad god streamujem i kad god mi se sjebe net, hvala Bogu što je jako retko sa SBB-om, meni to uništi raspoloženje. Jer stalno gledam, očekujem i ostalo. I par puta prekidalo. Ali dobro, bio je prvi onaj stream gde smo, kažemo, čitali gej priče, ispovesti, bilo je do jaja. I ovo je bilo do jaja, samo jeste kratko, ali jebi ga kasno je, ustajem ranije, tako da vidjet ću za sljedeći vikend da ostanemo baš onako do kasno. Evo, sad je 20, 30, treba bude 50, ali ne ves. Sve dok je 20 dobre. Vratno nešto rade ili izgubljena konekcija. Svakako, braćo, tokom ove nedelje izbacujem horor priču, obećavam, znači, posjetite mi se u usta, pravo usta, ako ne izbacim, izbacujem horor priču i izbacit ću neku reakciju, vidjet ću, znači, ako imate neku ideju za jezivu reakciju, znači neki jeziv klip, jeziv sajt, bilo šta čudno i šta već, ili bilo kakve druge predloge, predlažite mi to na Instagram profilu ili imate dole u opisu također streama i u svakom klipu moj mail ili Instagram, gdje god vam je lakše. Sljedeće nedelje isto radimo, znači u petak vidjet ću da igramo neku horor igricu, u subotu horori i u nedelju isto ispovesti i klipovi i u nedelju vidjet ćemo da duže ostanemo ili u subotu da baš duže ostane. Znači jedan od tih, ja mislim da je bolje u subotu jer manje ljudi ustaje rano i ostalo, ovako idete za školu, tako da jebi ga. Zato ljudi, nadam se da ste uživali, ukoliko niste gledali od početka, ostaće oba live streama, iako su podeljena, ostaće oba live streama kao klipovi, tako da lajkujte, uživajte u ostatku ako budete gledali ponovo i ostalo, a mi se vidimo u klipovima i sljedećeg vikenda u streamu. Znači u petak će biti verovatno uveče oko 9 sati, tako nešto, bit će neki horror stream, horror igre, vidjet ću neku igru da skinem za džabe. Tako da, hvala svima koji su gledali, zaista hvala vam na podršci, hvala vam što ste bili tu, bilo je večeras ekstra,